let us remember we are in the holy presence of God, and let us adore him. So something that's been really brought close to our hearts over the past few months is an idea of allyship. And sometimes we kind of know what this word is, but we're unsure. So let's break it down. An ally, according to Forbes magazine, is someone who actively promotes and aspires to advance inclusion through positive, intentional, and conscious efforts to bring benefits to everyone. Now, everyone has the ability to be an ally, to become an ally in all areas of society. It could be men to women, it could be to LGBTQI+, it could be able-bodied to different abilities, rich to poor. There are so many ways that we can be allies. So what then is allyship? Well, being an ally could just be like a moment in time, but allyship is a lifelong commitment to building relationships and understanding each other. These can be based on trust and consistency and accountability with marginalised individuals and groups of people. So it's that idea of kind of going the whole way through it together. So it's not just self-fulfilling actions at one moment in time, but it is real life engagement, relationships and understanding. It's basically true friendship. So to be allies and engage in allyship then, our words and our actions must work together. We can't post something on Instagram and be like, okay, fine, I'm done with that, and not go through with it the next day. In fact, in James, in the Bible, he writes in chapter 2, verse 17, the same is true with faith. The same is true with faith. Without actions, faith is useless. By itself, it's as good as dead. And we see this through Jesus, through his countless encounters with people. His words and his actions always work together. And this changes and impacts on the life of the people he works with, he meets, he encounters. Now, I know we can't heal a blind man or raise someone back to life, but we have the opportunity to speak truth to power. We can stand shoulder to shoulder with our brothers and sisters all around the world in our words, thoughts, and our actions. So let's look at this from another perspective. In one of my favourite poets' books, in Ruby Kaur's The Sun and Her Flowers, she writes, "To hate is such a lazy thing, but to love takes strength. Everyone has, but not all are willing to practice." So to be a true ally and to practice allyship, we should listen, support, self-reflect and grow. Listen to others' perspectives and understand, acknowledge them and believe them. Support their point of view and their cause and recognise our unconscious bias and our privilege, and use opportunities of disagreement or times when we make a mistake to grow. So how do we do this then? Well, I encourage you to engage in debates, to be brave and courageous and call out inappropriate behaviour or language, to actively seek to involve those people that are different to you in your life, to learn, to grow and accept them for who they are. Allyship is not just that momentary action or words, it's a lifelong investment. It's an opportunity to support others and hold ourselves accountable when we're not up to the mark. We need to learn from our mistakes, apologise and be prepared to do better the next time. Because when we are true allies and we commit to allyship, that's when we will see the change we want to see. I invite you to join us in a short prayer. So Lord, it is time now for all to acknowledge privilege, to live beyond acknowledgement. Time for allies to do more. May we step forwards up to the task with confidence. The Spirit of God is in us, individually and collectively guiding us. May we unite with the cause of justice to end systems that have caused so many to say, I can't breathe. Breath of God, help us. Amen. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.